ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Are you ready for some football?
50 years ago, the tradition took flight like a freight train rocking into the night. You've seen all the players, you know all the names. It's the world's most famous primetime game. The NFL's best play under these lights. Legends are made on Monday night. The Dolphins are ready. Pittsburgh, you ready? It's showtime. Are you ready for the football? The Monday night party. 50 years strong and just getting started. Grab the edge of your seat and hold on tight. All my rowdy friends are here on Monday night.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Monday Night Football presentation of the 2020 MF Alumni FFL Draft Pick Choice Main Tournament. Here we are with our third match of the pre-quarters between Colin's Steelers and Preston's Saints. Last night, we saw Andy's Bears take down Sprite's Panthers in a barn burner of a match that ended 17-15. And before that, before we found our actual cadence, we had Crayon's team with that bad-mannered field goal ending to take it 30-24 over Rob's Ravens. So without further ado, let's take a look at the teams that we've got tonight. We can see over here that the Saints are favored by about 4 overall points in Madden, so Preston's got the lead there, and that has helped to inform the betting lines we've got tonight, where the Saints are favored by 5.5 points, and the total over-under is looking at 43.5 points. So a quick rundown of the teams. Preston Saints are headed up by the young phenom Patrick Mahomes, one of the few 99 overall players in this game. Following that up, he's got Aaron Jones with a little bit of Mark Ingram mixing in, Julio Jones, Devontae Adams, and Stephon Diggs working out wide, and the corpse of Jason Witten at tight end. And of course, the formidable Saints defense bringing up the back end for his team. Meanwhile, the home team, Colin Steelers, we've got Kyler Murray, the rookie phenom, rookie of the year, under center here for him, with Dalvin Cook and Marlon Mack in the backfield to mix it up. And then Juju Smith-Schuster, Cortland Sutton, and Jarvis Landry probably working out of the slot at the receiving core. Mark Andrews as well at tight end, and the 2 defense tiebreaker goes to the Steelers, so that is the team that he gets tonight. Let's hop on in here.
Who dat?
It's the last time you're going to see DeAndre Hopkins in a Texans jersey. Ooh.
Too soon, bro.
Remember that time that they traded him for a 74-year-old running back?
That's in running back years, right?
Yeah.
And they could have gotten the same running back like 2 days later.
I mean, they could have gotten Carlos Hyde, who, I mean, is just so old. Really,
Just
really old.
ancient.
Absolutely ancient.
Hey, he had over 1,000 yards rushing last year.
Did he really?
Yeah.
What?
Did
I
he
like
not?
how Odell Beckham had 1,000 yards last year.
Oh yeah, casual.
With the New Orleans Saints.
Surprised Carlos Hyde is still walking the earth with how ancient he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably just...
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Sitting at home,
One thing we do know,
playing Madden for his friends.
Wait a minute. We still talking about Carlos Hyde here?
Yes.
Okay.
facing a second and
For
two.
anyone
Those of you
not-
who don't know, the
Yeah, you
joke
got it.
is that Andy and Carlos Hyde have the exact same birthday.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it.
So,
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he
so
tried to pull
hence
that one
why.
in. Couldn't hang on third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Suppose we can go through some talking points about Colin Steelers here. The X Factor matchup across both teams. Colin has 2 X Factor players with Dalvin Cook and on defense TJ Watt. Preston has 3 X Factor players with Patrick Mahomes, Julio Jones, and on defense Cameron Jordan. You'll see him making a stop right there.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop.
As far as keeper values, both teams have a healthy arsenal of keeper options going into next season. I think it is not unlikely that we see Preston continue with his Mahomes and Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams grouping of players.
Oh man, gotta keep him hungry. Gotta keep him working for it.
So I guess we can't assume anything.
That's right.
Meanwhile, Colin's built up a solid squad with Juju Smith-Schuster, Marquise Brown, Mark Andrews, Cortland Sutton, and Kyler Murray, all with decent keeper value. So we'll see who he chooses to keep, but he's got some options.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
Oh boy, maybe he shouldn't keep either of those
That's a
players.
pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on
Kyler
the
looks so
road
little.
with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough.
At least his helmet doesn't look about 9 sizes too big like it always did at
Here comes the Steeler
Oklahoma.
punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this
The field position game, such an
this Bradley Sowell Wikipedia article just like sitting in the Discord, just staring at me.
The offensive lineman turned tight end that I couldn't remember the name of.
Oh, yeah, sure, that guy.
It's nice to wake up this morning too and see I see my email or my notification about missed messages in the Discord, and then I open it up and it's
The run only got a yard. Here's
Bears offensive lineman tight end.
Just Bradley
Legend.
Sowell hanging out.
Hey,
working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 18
We need
there.
lots
The
of running
Saints have a
plays.
first
Lots of running
down.
plays.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man.
Yeah, why do you need
Because you have
him?
8 running backs doesn't mean we all prioritize the same thing.
Because I've got the Jason Witten back that, so the less passes the better.
Now here's Mahomes.
I don't think you got to worry too much
I don't
about
think you
it.
gotta worry about that. There's 3 very, very talented wide receivers out there.
yeah, but you know, the defense doesn't cover him because he doesn't move. So
That's fair. He's always open.
It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
How many of those wide receivers are in weird Geico commercials with a soft country rock soundtrack to them? None of them. Not so many.
I don't have that answer at the ready.
I got it for you, don't worry.
Good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 2 first
Is it
downs,
Alan
and that
Lazard?
moves the
Is that
ball
the
to
answer?
42 now, 1st and 10.
That's it. But only in the Green Bay metropolitan area.
Oh my. Julio, you're a bad, bad man.
We spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right?
The Saints are about to put up a jillion points, aren't they?
It looks so perfect up on the board, but occasionally,
Right, Colin.
sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him
Uh-oh,
go get
Mahomes
it.
in the zone.
How about that play?
I believe his ability means he can throw the ball 15 yards further downfield, so that doesn't really help them right now.
This is Jones.
Quite the ability to just kind of tap into.
Oh, 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
The line up the
what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because practice beforehand.
I think that's one of my friends.
You go through your offensive script, you go through your play call, you go through all the established things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
He's probably going to win $10 off of me. Oh, yeah.
It's a loss of a
Just imagine being the house at a time like this.
His ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
And he can take on blocks because he's built like a block.
Who is this?
Maybe
Our
just
highest year
detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Jones.
And
he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I was gonna say that Twitch took away the viewer count from the streamer dashboard, probably for like mental health reasons. But then I found it. I just didn't know where it was in the redesign.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys.
Really loud
Looking to throw Mahomes.
I don't have a scroll wheel, but I just take a drink.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The safeties have less ground to cover. You'll love to see it.
With your delivery, not much space.
You, Rob, do you?
Trot out that Yonghua.
I mean, you can score this field goal, that's fine. I just need you to not cover it.
As you said last night, on Young motherfuckers.
No, just say that after it goes through.
And his kick is good. Well, after marching down the field,
It's right about now. Sarang Hayo, bitches.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Now I'm getting lessons from my apartment's native Korean speaker on how to spell Youngho. No. And I'm annoying him by continuing to say Youngho.
Important huddle for this kickoff.
Yeah, Mahomes got to tell him how to kick it.
Morstead, the punter,
Kick it down there,
to
guys.
kick it off.
Thanks, Pat.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. We haven't seen much from him in the football here this first quarter.
You're right about that. We haven't seen much of him so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game.
Did that come through on the mic?
Those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later
It was
on.
not me.
Schuster out wide. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play
Thanks,
don't help the
Preston.
team very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
Yeah.
I was going to pop in and say hi, but I'm really
They read through it, gave up no yardage,
rough
and people
back to
got credit
Colin.
for tackles.
here's Murray. He may try and run for this.
I got you guys in the studio. I'm gonna hang out.
Oh, you'll love to see it.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's what you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not.
Uh-oh.
Now,
Kyler's height coming into play on this one.
On first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's
Because he couldn't get the ball over his offensive lineman. That was like a thing people legitimately said,
He
right?
goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring
Definitely.
his arms down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Oh man, that was close.
6 tries at that one.
To change momentum, big play,
Bullet pass,
right in his
inaccurate.
hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Murray going to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. They were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it.
Needed the mic to save y'all from another wave of flatulence.
Going to happen just because they say so, and whether it's the script,
What a hero.
just what they're going through.
Okay, so to continue the theme of last night, 3-0, 30. It's a good year. It was a good year, especially because our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, possible day of crucifixion, April 7th.
Making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
So Jesus' birthday.
Right. However, since we respect history here, the other possible date, also supported by scholarly consensus, is April 3rd, AD 33. So he almost shared a birthday weekend with Robin, that's what I'm saying. Or he almost shared a death day weekend.
Hell yeah.
A second birthday weekend?
That's right.
I mean, technically Jesus has 2 birthdays, right?
That'd be the second one.
If you think about it.
If you consider it being born, sure. Is that how born-again Christianity is a thing?
Yeah, they get a new birthday.
Oh, okay.
One more.
Oh, fuck, Witten yards.
Boy, baby. That's what happens when Mahomes gets in the zone. He throws it to Jason Witten for first down.
Oh, bad news.
What was the prop? Did you take inside or outside?
He took outside.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking for the that sweet 25 to 55 zone.
That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Yep.
He retired, then he came back. Oh, he's still back.
Yeah, he's basically Jesus, right? He's gone. Now he's back.
Instead, it's second down.
Just
Oh! No! Why did you not catch that?
It's that X factor.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Devontae seemed very proud of his ability to swat that down.
On 2nd and 10.
Hey, wait a minute. Ryan Shazier's basically he's not playing anymore.
Oh, whoops. I was probably supposed to bench him, wasn't I?
I mean, that's the
It's an inspirational comeback.
That's him getting outrun right there. But pretty sure he almost died on the field.
Yeah, but he can walk now, so.
That's true.
The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Awesome.
You talking to your roommates, Rob?
Still on his feet, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Madden animators are probably super stoked that Mike Tomlin hasn't aged because then they don't have to keep updating his animation.
Okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
That gets it you probably, right?
Give the people what they want. Now you're hoping for all the Witten yards.
After one on EA Sports.
We're witnessing history right here.
No more catches for him, and I'll be good.
Operating out of Steeler territory now.
The
Here's
team needs a safety valve.
at the 48-yard line.
Maybe he'll get negative yards. That'd be good.
See, he's stationary. It's camouflage.
Get this down only to about the 46.
The Riley Cooper method.
On the carry there, second and 8.
I do know what you're talking about.
The yikes. So for uncamouflaged.
I don't understand what the Raiders are doing. Like, why do you just gave Darren Waller this big deal, and now you're like, yeah, Jason Witten, that's the guy we need.
So they did bring in Witten?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Alright, we need lots of Witten now.
Wrecked.
We found a way to actually get people excited about Jason Witten.
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker, a bigger
all
body
year
guy
long.
who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his
Actually, he's not that
He's
far.
not very far, yeah.
Going over. Yeah.
46 is enough. Just stop throwing it. Stop doing that.
It's a machine.
Yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He's basically like, remember the old commercials with Diet Pepsi machine? Like, he's basically the Diet Pepsi machine.
Right, yeah.
Look at this man, just eating it up over the middle.
A short gain on first down.
You gotta be real accurate.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
We have some viewer questions about why all these garbage-ass screen passes, but that's a good time for a non-garbage-ass screen pass.
There you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, take that, viewers.
I mean, the most likely real answer to that is because the Saints playbook is full of garbage-ass screen passes.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Ooh.
Saints covering though.
Look at them skinny ass arms. Right. So AD 100, a good year. We've got the birth of Ptolemy, the everyone's favorite Greek astrologer, jack of all trades. That?
The P is silent, like in pterodactyl.
Or like, yeah. See, ooh, this is exciting. In China, the wheelbarrow makes its first appearance.
Trump said we invented the wheel.
But China invented the wheelbarrow.
Checks out.
Probably export our wheels over there.
Ooh, first turnover.
Yeah. And bricks became the primary building material in the Roman Empire. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor Wikipedia for this valuable information.
The irony of that is kind of funny because Wikipedia is always asking for donations, and we thought that they'd actually sponsor something.
Why donate to Wikipedia? Those people got me through college. They deserve a little monthly, some ducats coming their way.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes.
God damn it, Jason Witten.
Yeah,
what's he at now? 57. Fuck.
Wow.
I need negative Witten yards now.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Yeah, if I was truly being the house, I wouldn't give any of you guys 1-to-1.
They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Out of the pistol.
True.
Give to Jones. And he's got the
Garbage for stupid.
He gets into the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first.
Is he dead?
I like the look that they
just kind of like splayed out for a while.
Passing formation, spread
I
things
think he's
out
okay.
a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it?
It's a great time to drop frames, let me tell you.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking too. Helped him pick up the first. Now Jones. And he is in
Oh my.
the end zone.
Touchdown. Oh boy. Curbs
gonna be
is
around.
Able to stretch that lead out further.
And as many coaches meetings as we sit in,
Said is if Colin doesn't score any points, then we'll learn a lot of things about like Roman history and
breaking the last tackle.
some technological advances.
Just wasn't able to get it done.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Yeah, Drew Brees looks funny.
Yeah, I thought Drew Brees was taller than that.
And less Asian?
He's not.
He's the same height as Younghoe.
He's pretty short.
Pretty sure it's 5'11" or 6 foot.
Yeah, he's definitely listed at like 6'0" or 6'1", but he's pretty. Like, he's definitely before Kyler. He would definitely be like the shortest quarterback in the league.
Younghoe Koo, 5'9".
Hell yeah!
Out now, following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
On it. I'm letting the game breathe, Adam.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But
Oh, I know.
But let me finish.
Just hoping that the Steelers don't blow it, so that I have some time to read off these facts. Honestly, not a lot. Oh, well, okay, since going on the theme of year 100, in the year 170, the fundamental works of Ptolemy on cartography are published. So our boy Ptolemy making another appearance. Officially the official astronomer, astrologer, jack of all trades of MF Alumni Saints Football League.
On second down,
Some stuff about Marcus Aurelius. My man was busy in 170. Fighting, crossing, ordering humane treatment.
First down there on a pickup of 25.
Sorts of
the
good stuff.
offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone
Casey had a stiff arm like 16 dudes.
Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
9 yards passing.
Yeah, he's got 1 per
So
attempt.
2nd and 8 here.
He should probably tuck and run again. That works pretty well.
On first down. To throw, it's Murray.
It's all right. The comeback engine's gonna kick in here.
He usually waits for after halftime, but yeah.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that
frames,
one?
cut this out.
But not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On third down, Murray finds the open target, Arnold. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defense.
Excellent contribution by Dan Arnold.
Understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Ooh, this is long.
And
not a chance.
There won't be online either. It's no good.
Oh my.
Up to the right. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
All right, time to start researching 240 AD facts.
First 3 possessions, they're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And Diggs has it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Let's go,
If you're gonna
Buffalo.
pass, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
I gotta say, it's only been like a quarter and a half, but this looks like the strongest team we've seen so far.
Oh, yeah, hands down.
Even if he has an elite defender on him, because
Could
he
also be
usually knows
that.
where the ball is before the defender does.
I like the former. I think we should go with that. Yes.
Inside the 25. It'll be a Saints first
Man.
down on a gain of 16 yards.
Over and over and over and
This
over.
offense can
going
get
for
their
that
tight ends
MVP.
involved. They can move the football. Here, a nice route.
Yeah, I
able
did.
to look
You know,
it
I
in
did not
and picks
think
up the
when
first down.
outside was positive that it would be the over.
13 of 15 passing.
I did not
That's
either. I was hoping for the
87%.
under.
It's first and 10. Throwing now is
Weird.
Mahomes.
I feel like the
Thomas has got
Saints
it.
playbook
Complete.
isn't like tight end
No
heavy
gain there
either.
on the
Jared
completion.
Cook, baby.
Second and 10.
Brandon, just mark that
Who's
under
this
the
guy?
category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball
Question.
just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And the
Do
completed
you ever do
pass,
a
but for no
composite
gain,
ranking
stopped
of
right at
each
the
team's
line. So it's
overall
second
to
and
see who's
10.
got the highest overall? Or is it just
Now it's Mahomes again.
with like the players that are actually on our
He's
teams,
got
not with the
Lacoste,
phone?
his tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first
So
down
like
as the tackle's
everyone
made
that's
at the
actually
Steelers'
ranking their ratings that
13-yard
are, I
line.
guess like your Excel would do.
I got kicked out of that one, partner.
I mean, the guys that are starting,
Maybe.
the starters are the ones affecting the overall. Like, the backup players don't make a huge difference. They don't move the needle, really.
Hey, as Matt Lacoste gained some crucial yards.
Everyone's filler players are about the same, so
Now a first
you
down
just need
carry by
to all kind of bring
Jones.
it down. Same amount.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down.
Almost time to throw up the sideline reporter Preston.
Running game imposing its will.
Almost.
The last run got 6.
I've been
Now
talking to book
second and
benches,
4.
and the mood on the Steelers sideline is funereal at best.
Now Mahomes. And
Oh
he's
my
got it.
God.
Touchdown, Saints.
Fucking wreck.
Jesus Christ.
Make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead
that's
out further.
Professionalism for you right there.
Witten just gooned that guy.
Get that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like
I feel like
that,
we
your
discussed
confidence
this
has to
at
just
some
go
point, Andy, but,
sky
like,
high.
Madden
You just mentioned it. Tight window,
overweights, like,
zings it in there
experience.
despite excellent
Yes,
coverage.
it does.
Result, touchdown.
Like aging all-stars are
Up and
way
good.
overrated.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Mark Davis has got to be watching this stream and thinking, just patting himself on the back repeatedly.
Mike Mayock is probably right there with him.
Absolutely. All right, so I guess kickoff's as good a time as any to go through some of the events of AD 240. It was a leap year starting on Wednesday, and that's really about the only thing that's interesting. Nothing else exciting happened. No good births, no good deaths. The Roman Empire is threatened on several fronts at the same time, which seems like a very vague definition of a fact. What I'm saying is that someone needs to score.
Spinning away. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the group me, but Joe's putting out some fire one-liners here.
Yes, he is.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. With that
Like me texting a girl I like. That's 24 unanswered.
Season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, offensive and defensive
Joe's a real
players of the
sideline
year,
reporter.
offensive and defensive rookies of the year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa, and the comeback player of the year, Charles Ryan Tannehill. No surprise.
At what point do you put Duck Hodges in?
Number one award that the NFL gives out, the one that they
I think their backup is Jacoby Brissett.
isn't the right word,
Yeah, it's
the most
Brissett.
attention to, and
Even
the one
better.
that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great
What a
award.
play.
Congratulations, Calais.
Only able to get back a yard for his effort.
Oh my
Leads us
God.
to fourth down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset,
Did he think he was going to go through that guy?
Don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone.
78 leg.
He's got that Aussie leg strength.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking deep downfield.
Oh my. Oh my. What the?
This is caught inside the 15.
Pass. Red eye.
Season here, Charles, as they come back out for this next
That is what Mahomes in the zone can do.
That was just as far as that was.
Julio's probably the exact right receiver to be on the Mahomes team, too.
Crushing playoff defeats. Minneapolis Miracle with Diggs' catch. The Nickel Roby-Coleman no call. And now this last loss that they had to the Minnesota
Mahomes not been in the zone at any point in this game other than the first, like, 2 throws.
I think that's about right.
Minneapolis Miracle. Then you get the no call, as you said, Nickel Roby-Coleman. I thought 3, right? Everything comes in 3s. Well, I thought the third time would be the charm. They'd find their way to advance. Instead,
265 first half passing yards.
And going back to what you 13 and 3, and
you know, as a part-time Browns fan, this is really doing wonders for me.
Head-to-head game.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown New Orleans. Devontae Adams.
Fucking wrecked. Good lord.
2 touchdowns here so far.
Pass that
guys
Goodness.
continue to pour it on. He's having a nice first half here, partner.
You know who
Leaves us anticipating
this is
what can still come. I mean, 2
Pittsburgh's had to make an adjustment to cover the guy who's been murdering them all game long, Jason fucking Witten.
Left Devontae Adams wide open.
Right. All right, so in the year 310, lots of stuff featuring Constantine the Great.
Morstead out now,
so the former Emperor Maximian was basically came up in some. He and his forces came up against Constantine the Great. They did not do very well. Usually when you go up against the Roman army, it does not go well. And Constantine captured Maximian, encouraged his suicide, and so Maximian is no more. We also have Constantine ordering the minting of a new coin. So we got a little some market tomfoolery going on.
Smart.
And we also have this is a good one. April 18th. Pope Eusebius succeeds Pope Marcellus I as the 31st Pope, but is banished on August 17th, so 4 months later, by the Emperor Maxentius to Sicily, where he dies, perhaps of a hunger strike. So you got to be doing something pretty good to piss people off in 4 months to get you kicked out of the Pope's office.
Yeah, Pope's one of those, they kind of let you do anything.
Right. Yeah, I'm impressed.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go
so yeah,
before halftime.
For you.
I'm excited for Colin's team to put up double digits where you have to start making up history of the future.
Hey, Time Hop does it.
Check, 47. I got you.
Yeah, shit. I better start writing like some fanfic right now.
Just go look at Futurama. Scientists change Uranus in 2337 to what? Erectum.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard
Good stuff. Really good stuff.
Use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little
some nice footwork by Mark Andrews there.
This first half.
Mm-hmm.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Murray to air it out again. A short throw caught by Andrews. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Covered.
God, look at that stat line.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but
10 completions for 25 yards.
That's actually
And for
insane.
the Saints here on 3rd
ridiculous.
down, an extra defensive back on the field. Murray now to throw. He gets this one into the hands
These garbage ass
of Dalvin Cook.
screens, man.
The Saints going to call the first of their
Hey,
timeouts.
he's not
As
throwing
they
it
stop
like past
with
20
27
scrimmage.
seconds remaining
11
here in the
completions for
second
23
quarter.
yards. That's amazing.
Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Well, no, even Sean Payton's just like, what are you dipshits doing?
I like that the Saints called a timeout there. Like they're gonna like make something of this 21 seconds.
I mean,
Yeah, Mahomes just has to boost it down the field.
20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line
Julio
up
on a
here
9
first
route.
and
Here we
10.
go.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down.
That's not what
behind
we
the line
wanted.
of scrimmage.
It's not what the people
That
wanted.
sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
And what a half it was.
All right, let's go, Madden rubber banding. We need the Steelers rally here.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan
Lead.
Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, all right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
All right, Jacob, what do you got planned for us for halftime
Number
entertainment?
3. This will
Oh,
be
guys.
taken in
Halftime.
at the
Oh,
1.
good. Snuck through it. We're good.
And a pretty good return here.
Great.
He'll be
Back to you,
stopped
Coach.
just shy of the 25 to 24-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Mahomes now on 1st down, and nowhere to fit that football in.
TJ, you gotta
It's
catch
knocked
that.
away and incomplete. The linebacker TJ Watt there on the
How does
Let's get to some
how does Mahomes stay in the zone throughout 15 minutes in the locker room? That seems like when you come down off of your mountain a little bit.
You ever met the man?
I have not. That's true.
The mainline and catch up. Keep him in
You
the
think
zone.
about it, CD, for Polamalu,
Quick
it
bump.
was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all because when you're young in your career,
Oh, yeah.
meaning young retired,
Vacuum cleaners. That's the
these
content we
things
come
mean
here for.
something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better, but the bottom line is the older you get,
What are we drinking tonight?
the validation.
I'm sipping on a Montucky cold snack that I went and snagged from the liquor store. Me and like
He essentially stepped off the field.
15 of my closest friends after it was announced at like 1 o'clock today that shelter in place in Denver starts at 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Line of scrimmage, the 37
Nice
on
knowing
1st
you.
and 10.
Yep. Cheers.
Here's Jones.
I'm on Coors Light and
This
I'm down
winds
to
up a
single-digit
pickup of
drinks
2,
left.
maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Yeah, gonna have to
Norton
get
played
into
really
that
good run
captain.
defense when you're playing a 3-4. Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends.
Joe Sidris is sipping on
eat up a lot of blockers.
his
It's usually 5-on-3.
urethane slipper shoes, it looked like.
Guys who play inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
A la Crocs.
From the 39, Mahomes. And this is caught.
Hopefully it's the black cherry. It's the only tolerable flavor.
Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the
Colin
gloves as
seems
well.
finally doing a little bit.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great.
They traded
They're
playbooks
fun.
at halftime, I think.
A little more ho-hum right
Yeah,
now.
they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the guys
I walked over to the fridge to get a beer, and I heard through the ceiling, I heard that same ass ripping that everyone heard on the stream earlier in this game. Through the fucking ceiling.
West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, Look for the big shot, but
Oh
be
my God,
smart.
is this the first punt by the Saints all game?
They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care
The
of
Tides, they have turned.
Being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
A long way to go to match the 6 or whatever. Oh, get wrecked.
This is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
God, that thing was so loud.
Again, it's Cook. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2.
So it seems like the offensive adjustments here where now they're just going to run the damn ball.
Defensive side of the ball held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit
They
now
should get
for the
some
guy
read action
calling
action,
plays.
you know.
2nd and
Seems
8.
short-sighted
Now he's got to
read
probably
out
think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack.
Ooh, Marlon Mack getting on the field.
5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
Great slide. Great slide.
In the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards in a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets,
that's what the Oakland A's were so excited about him.
Double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down.
What a waste of a 9th overall pick.
Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
This drive feels like it's been going forever, and I just realized they're not at midfield yet.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their
That's what
signs and their
happens when you
tendencies.
start at the
It's almost like they
5-yard
get
line.
the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
So that fast-paced offense that they're going to need.
2nd and 11 now. Murray looking left sideline, incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get
Now I'm thinking about
Yeah, we're not talking about
if Joe Buck was here commentating on this game.
all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. You run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
We're live in the top of the 47.
I just want him to read that tweet. That's all I want.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are,
And a massive flatulence rains in from the
to you
fans.
in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running
God, he
back
is
the intended
trash.
target. And now it's 2nd down. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
So can we just like chalk this up to how bad the Arizona offensive line is?
Out of the gun. Defense
Is that fair?
I think that's actually, yeah, I hadn't even thought about that, but yeah.
Because the quarterback's not having much action.
And now that they got DeAndre Hopkins, that means they're 100% taking a no lineman in the first round, right?
And then handing it off, you should be able to read it as they did there.
Oh, pitch is done.
Now throwing on third down there,
What?
but he cannot connect.
This has kind of been the story all
Alright,
night
this
long.
is where I
hasn't
leave
it?
you.
An inability
Bye,
to
Rob.
really get
Thanks for
much
playing.
done
Bye,
on
Rob.
third downs, and it's
Hi,
costing him.
Rachel.
You didn't call down the group me, Preston.
As he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night.
In Joe Buck's voice, though.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds.
And at that point, it just turns into Chris Matthews and Eric Swalwell pointing fingers at each other about who was to ask if there's a coffee cup or not.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Mika Fitzpatrick
What you doing there,
played
Bud?
defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama.
You've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. This little short throw to Witten. And down he'll go at the 25. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Boy,
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count
Up to
on.
87.
Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's caught. Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Caught by Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
All right, I have returned.
Pretty safely.
Yeah, we heard
That
part
is
of it.
not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball.
Aaron was like, wow, was that Adam? At least it wasn't in my chair this
In the
time.
middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Mahomes now on first down. It's caught here by Adams.
You see, this drive has been about as much of a struggle as past drives for the Saints.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
it's kind of a. Also, yeah, definitely shit-talking the Steelers for their really, really tremendous drive earlier that took 3 times as long and gained them to about 0% of the effectiveness.
They'll run it with Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
You got your facts
The
ready,
Saints
Preston?
passing game in sync and moving
I'm working
the
on
football.
it.
It's a first down.
Wish Julio could have done what he did against the 49 there, but no, it is what it is.
yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Devontae Adams there to make the grab.
Hooty hoo.
As his guys continue to put
These are
this
just
one
too
out of
easy.
reach.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when
Boy,
we talk
oh
about
boy.
someone putting a team on their back,
I feel like
I
this
think we're
is one of
talking
us
about
playing
a
this
guy who
computer.
runs the football. In this case, It's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly
this is gonna definitely make the bookmakers rethink their strategy.
Catches, he's been the headliner.
Just that this offense is so fucking smooth. And the defense is pretty good too. So Preston, I take it you don't want to restart for me accidentally leaving Ryan Shazier in there?
No, I think that's okay.
Okay. Just want to make sure, you know.
I think it's okay that you left someone who was paralyzed for 3 months in the roster.
I mean, it won't let me drop him because he's flagged as injured, but apparently it'll put him at the top of the depth chart, so that makes sense.
All right, folks. We've got again. Not. I mean, boy.
The touchdown to kick.
He's AD is. There's not a ton of stuff going on.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters.
The most interesting thing I've got is Easter Island becomes fortified. That's it.
It's a big year.
And the wonderfully vague, important works on mathematics and astronomy are written in Sanskrit.
Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Cathedral's built in Trier, Germany, and it's a cool cathedral. But yeah, that's about it.
Is that cathedral still standing?
Yeah. Maybe I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm unless I'm thinking of the cathedral in Aachen, which is 4 like here.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that's
all the Teutonic scholars in the chat are gonna rip me to shreds if I get this wrong, but yeah, I think it is. Cathedral of Trier. Year started being built in AD 270. UNESCO World Heritage Site.
He'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains.
Fourth quarter, here we come.
Yeah.
The score by quarter graphic is fantastic.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he's taken down here by
Good
the
night,
Saints.
Kyler.
Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Sleep well, sweet prince.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
Up against his back
but in
after
his
the sack.
defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
All right, 9 route for Dalvin Cook. Oh, never mind.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Tyler on the struggle bus.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does
is
embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and forever. Murray with a 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night. I don't care if you're taking round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons all the time.
It's going to be fun to watch this team play against an actual offensive line.
This has not been his game.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
Are you playing?
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play,
a rare
we just
drop
play them
from
all the way through.
the receiver of the game so far.
They will take them out, but for the most part,
Early Heisman Trophy favorite as well.
out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 11.
He was feeling so bad for some of the team. He's like, yeah, I'll help you out. I'll throw you a ball count.
That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste.
Well.
Get this one across the 35.
And hi, baby. Oh, I love him pointing out a block to a blocker who was like 10 yards
Nowhere near him, yeah.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to
get that
continue
guy.
to evolve every year in the NFL.
That Illinois education, baby.
Really terrific athletes.
Yeah.
Maybe wide receivers at one point. They
Shit out
continue
of
to
me.
give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Still can't believe that 80-yard bomb to Julio.
Whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Yeah, that was insane.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes completes it to Jason Witten. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup.
Mahomes is pushing 400 yards already.
Still throwing the football.
I mean, I guess it is the 4th quarter, but goddamn.
Witten's got to be close to 100.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, he's right at 100.
But they've got fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
I hate everything.
Man of the people, towing the line when he's 3 yards away from being out of bounds.
49-yard line. Now Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 41.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
I really want to know what men's
And he's
team
going to
area
have
is
the
now.
1st down at
He's
about
gonna
the
have some
38.
Yeah,
2
same.
yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. He'll be hit down at the 30.
I mean, Mahomes is still in the zone. This is silly.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Yellow.
On 2nd down, Ingram.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover
I
guy.
think Mark Ingram is the only actual Saint that I have on my team.
And making a nice play defensively. The Saints on
Thought he was a
3rd
Raven.
down. They've been tough to stop.
Yeah,
8
he's a
for
Raven
10
now.
so far.
Yeah, all right,
This
no,
time
you're
it's
right.
3rd and 3.
Saint and
Oh,
Spirit.
you have
And
McKinnon.
that is
McKinnon was a
incomplete.
A Saint in spirit. That is correct. If he ever returns to the field of play.
Have to be able to convert, and I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an
Yeah,
opportunity
McKinnon's
missed.
your
What they were trying to
1, 2, 3,
tell us
4,
is
5th
they
run
believe it's a
back.
matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that
Seen
they
2 years in a row
have,
do
though
that
they
to
can
you.
exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get
Young.
pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that
Wonder what happened in 4-10.
even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this
Well, we're about to find out.
have enough points. This widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Alrighty. Oh. But this is big. August 24th, 410, the Visigoths under Alaric I sack Rome after the 3rd siege. So I think this was the big one.
The punter out
It was the first time since 390 BC, so that's 800 years. That's pretty good stretch that Rome has fallen to an enemy. And yeah, this is the beginning of the end of the Roman Empire. Only 45 years later, in 455, Rome will again be sacked, this time by the Vandals. They just kind of burned the city to the ground. There we are. All right, so I'm okay with keeping the score at 41-0.
It's appropriate. It sets the tone for what you hope the rest of the tournament looks like.
You down. You are the Roman Empire in this analogy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray, and that going to be incomplete.
Me specifically?
No call.
You.
3rd down.
Okay.
Another pass
Sure.
attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively.
I mean, you don't have to be if you don't want to, but
No, yeah, I can do that. That's all right.
Cool.
We had a good run.
Yeah. If nothing else, I'll at least like put a dent in you, and then someone will come along like, what is it, 25 years later? 45 years from now, and they'll really put him into your empire.
But he only makes it to the 34.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to up this score by, 4 on your side and 5 on Pittsburgh's side.
That's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front.
Nice.
Last
Punt
level
time.
being the secondary.
But if anybody can get sacked twice in the end zone for the rest of this game, it's probably Colin Steelers.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely in play.
The Saints offense on the field.
Oh, look,
ready to
Mahomes
get
is
their
still in the
drive
zone.
started. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense.
Madden track in the zone this.
So take care of them.
Like time spent in the zone.
Move it downfield. Run the clock
I
down.
don't believe so.
You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again. The rest
Really
of the
anecdotal
game,
then.
Reward them.
Up at the 29 now, they'll
Unfortunate.
head to the line, 2nd and a yard. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back
Not
at the
very agile
28.
cut there by Julio.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Tired from repeatedly dunking on the secondary.
Either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to
All right,
bring
let's
us
see
to
what the Steelers can do when they finally get the ball.
They thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you
Look,
flip
Cam
field
Jordan's in the
position.
zone, too.
That's an absolute bomb of a punt.
Looks we are putting the special in special teams tonight.
Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start the drive with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Check, Mike 54. Check.
On on 2nd and 9. Murray got a man open. It's Sutton. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
What a play.
And the Saints are going for the...
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Can't give them an inch. They might come back and win this game.
He's got a man. It's Sutton.
Whoa,
It's complete.
that's an offensive play.
Pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Who's
Line
calling
of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Juju.
Murray now.
He's
Gonna keep it.
He's got like 2 slot receivers.
On the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You must be getting tired.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face
2-minute drill.
3rd down
What you got,
and 4
Pittsburgh?
after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Yep, that's about right.
That's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the
My favorite
case.
kind of
They
2-minute
completed
drill.
the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making
Catches for 18 yards is also pretty impressive.
losing that kind of yardage.
Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been terrific so far. $51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Joe
Steelers
Hayden
not
there
using
to bring it
timeouts.
down.
That's
Sounds
it.
about
That's
right.
what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll go again to Jones.
What did I miss? I just went to get a
Gain
game.
of 5 that time, and they'll be left with
Whole
a
lot of
3rd and
nothing.
about 4.
Brandon, all things
punts,
considered,
maybe?
they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Don't say nothing.
Just got a notification from Bumble that they're offering up to 5,000 small business owners right
Fist to the
now.
referee, and that means 4th down.
From Bumble? Like push notification to your phone?
Yep.
So this
Interesting.
one a victory here for New Orleans. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in
Player
concert
of the game,
together.
Jason
What I liked
Witt,
about
I
the
mean
offense
Patrick
was they held the
Mahomes.
ball pretty well. They held time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that
Player of the game,
defense didn't have
in
to
the
be out
zone,
there the
all
entire
game.
time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing,
Man, what a
a little
drubbing.
extra spring in your step,
Well, congrats,
and they
Preston.
showed up in this
That'll
one.
move you on to
They
face
had a
Adam in the
ton
next
of
round.
spring in their step. Impressive
Look
victory.
at that.
So that'll just about do it for
Come
Charles
on,
Davis.
Chargers.
I'm Brandon
Oh,
Gaudin.
God.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rodgers
For
in the
more,
zone.
log on to
Talent is giving the team all sides.
EASports.com. With that, we say
This is
good
actually
night
pretty insane. I
from
think
Pittsburgh.
it makes it so that an AI-controlled DB cannot intercept his passes.
Let's say.
Pretty
But
Pretty wild.
yeah, let's do the part where we wrap this thing up. Okay, back to the bracket. After that absolute smash of a game, you'll see Preston beating Colin 41-0, moving on to take on Adam in the next round in the quarterfinals. Meanwhile, Colin has dropped down to the Ninals bracket, where he will face the loser of our Thursday night match, which you can tune in and see Thursday night at 8/7
Maybe-
Central. What was that?
Maybe with Joe Buck.
Yeah, maybe with Joe Buck. Why not? Just a disgusting act. There might be more flatulence, too. Who knows? You'll have to tune in to find out. So thanks, everyone, for watching. Yeah, join us on Thursday for Gibby and Joe with the Patriots and the Vikings.